Welcome to Iceland, and we can't wait to take you on an adventure through some of the most stunning landscapes in the world. We've been planning this trip for over a year and a half.
Hopefully next year.
We're getting ready for the trip in hopefully September of 2024.
And spend the day in the city.
Yay!
We'll be spending 13 days exploring Iceland from top to bottom, visiting some of the most iconic sites as well as some hidden gems. We'll be hiking to glaciers, swimming in hot springs, walking on scalding hot terrain, defying the elements,
It's like 0 degrees Celsius.
and much more. This trip is perfect for anyone who loves adventure, nature, and exploring new places. Iceland is a country that has stayed with us long after we left, and we want to share it with you. We're going to have an amazing time, so pack your bags and join us on this unforgettable journey to the land of ice and fire.
Yes, so we arrived into Reykjavik. No, well, technically to the airport. It was not as cold as we thought it was gonna be.
The wind makes it cold.
Number one. Number two, we didn't get any alcohol like we were going to. The airport really was really easy to get out of.
Okay, so our options are we either wait for the shuttle, which comes in like 15 minutes, or we walk
Walk.
in the cold.
We can do it.
Let's see. We're gonna do a lot of walking though, so I mean,
If
might as
you
well.
want to take the shuttle,
Might as well. No, I think we can. I think we can do it. Let's do it.
We took a very long walk. Not very long. It's just since it was cold. We took a walk to the car rental place, and it was a very easy process to get the rental. We got a luxurious vehicle. I didn't know it was that luxurious. Freaking spaceship, trying to figure it out. I couldn't even know how to turn down the volume.
wow, look at all these lights. That's fancy. Nice. I like it.
But eventually we figured it out. Keeping up with the speed is difficult because you have to drive very slow here. We were able to see the active volcano right now in the distance, which was very cool. We got here super early, got into Reykjavik.
This is what we look like walking through Reykjavik
With no sleep.
after a very long flight and learning how to drive a highly technological vehicle.
But we made it and we got to see a volcano within, what, like the first 30 minutes?
We're gonna go have some breakfast.
Yeah!
We did have breakfast. I think we were planning to do something different, but anyway, we ended up going to one of the places we had saved in the map.
So it looks like we went to the wrong breakfast place, or we're going to a different breakfast place.
We're taking the scenic route.
And I think it was nice. It was actually pretty good. We got some pastries too.
Very good.
It's ginormous.
The best one I've ever had.
The best one you've ever had? Wow, that's saying something.
And then we went to the church. And then we came to Perlan, the museum, basically to kill some time in the morning.
So we came to Perlan Museum because I had wanted to do an ice cave. So here in the museum, they actually have a real ice cave with 400 tons of ice, and I think it took them 3 years to build. So this was our compromise for an ice cave tour.
Before actually going back to the to do the check-in at the apartment, and we'll see from here.
This is our apartment, and we even have a fireplace right there. Oh wait, right there. Yes, we came to Costco. We came to Costco, Iceland.
In Iceland, exactly.
That's right. Mostly because we ran out of money.
We're gonna go grocery shopping, but we shouldn't go hungry. Yeah, the burger was pretty good.
Yeah.
I really liked it, and the pizza was very cheesy.
Very cheesy.
So yeah, it was good. So we're ready to go grocery shopping now.
I think one of the
worst challenges that we had was that most things are in Icelandic.
Right.
Very few things are in English, so we took a gamble on a lot of things.
We'll see.
Yeah. Anna doesn't believe me, but I think at some point we're gonna be able to find ice in Iceland. I'm in the supermarket.
No, we're not.
We don't know what kind of cheese we got.
And I had to ask whether it was chicken or turkey.
I don't know what kind of milk we got.
Yeah, so
It was just milk.
it'll be a surprise tomorrow morning. How's that?
Yeah, but that's the adventure is in the surprise. And after bonus, we were exhausted. That took a lot of compromise to take a half an hour.
A cat nap, yeah.
Half an hour nap. We went to put the car in the parking garage because
So we can leave it overnight.
it's better to just walk around. We have some coffee that we made in the room.
So now we feel like new people and we're gonna go out and walk again. We came back to the church hoping to go up to the top, but we literally had just missed it again by like 5 minutes. So this was 2 times today that we missed going up to the top. So it just wasn't meant to be, but it was absolutely beautiful inside.
What are we gonna do next?
I don't know. Is it time for dinner?
No, let's just keep walking around.
Keep walking around, see what we can find. Okay.
And now we are walking on this street, which name is
Yeah, good luck saying that.
confirmed. They sell ice. They sell ice at bonus here in Iceland. So I win.
Johnny's happy.
Yes.
Victory.
It is possible. It is possible to get ice in Iceland. I was thinking of just grabbing it from the street, but there's no ice here. What are you? An ice cream? Ice cream cone?
And now it's since it's the end of the day today, tomorrow is gonna be a little more tricky, I think, because the weather is not gonna cooperate at the beginning of the day. So we're gonna see how that goes.
So this morning, fortunately we slept very well last night. We were extremely tired. So had a good breakfast, hearty breakfast, and now we are a little late, like 15 minutes late for the next stop. So we had to rush, got the car, which was not too difficult, and now we are driving to the national park.
So we just got here at, how do you pronounce it? Is it
I
Thingvellir?
have no idea.
Thingvellir National Park.
It's miserable.
Stop that, hold on.
Right.
It's cold, it's raining. It says it's 44 degrees, but it feels like 31 degrees.
With that, we're just gonna get out of the car and walk. No, so we made it to the first national park, and now we're gearing up for the cold because it's pretty cold and windy and rainy. So we're getting all our gear out so we can get ready for the hike.
I have on 3 pairs of pants,
Kind of cold. We have
2 shirts, and 3 jackets. We just got done. While it was a wet, cold day, all the hiking makes you warm up very quickly. It was a lot busier than what I thought.
getting busier now. We saw one waterfall. It looks like there may be some other waterfalls here, but nothing too spectacular. Only one we saw. It seems like the best waterfalls are just down the road. We're gonna go back to golden circle. So Anne just had a really good idea, which is we're gonna go back to the road and get to the tomato farm, so we can probably beat the crowds before everybody does the same thing and get there at one time. So I think it's a good idea, and then from there we can just reorganize. So we managed to make it to the tomato farm place. Good driving. You got it. The weather was very unpredictable, like changing a lot. We got here, they said that it was full completely booked the entire day. So we came to the bar and we got a tomato soup and some bread and an apple juice.
Fresh basil.
The bread.
So the Mary Poppins is cucumber, mint, and lime sorbet filled with sparkling wine.
How it tastes.
Poppy. Like you can actually, can you
right.
hear it? No, it's good. It's sweet.
I know when you like a drink and you didn't do it.
It's good. It's not what I was expecting. I was surprised.
All right. It's fascinating.
Yeah?
Small, smaller than I thought. Soup was really good, especially with the basil.
And what do you think about the bread?
It was good.
Yeah?
Not the best pat, but good.
But definitely a unique experience, right?
Okay.
Okay.
Definitely, yeah. We were going somewhere else, but I saw it on the map, and so we decided to just stop by. And turns out it's spectacular,
Absolutely amazing.
majestic.
And how many miles did we have to hike to get here?
0.005.
0.005.
We are at the geyser and we saw it going up really high, and so we prepared for the second one, but then the second one was not that high. Oh well, that was sucked. So we are preparing for the third one to see
Third's a charm, right?
if we get a good one.
Okay.
So yeah, the third one was the charm, and it was a really good one. Yeah. We are in Golfos. This is our pilgrimage to with all these people to the waterfall, which we hope it's fantastic.
It will be, but it's cold and wet today.
As usual.
Still.
Yeah, of course.
soon.
Yes. Well, I need one now, but you know.
We also need to check in at the Airbnb, so we'll see.
It was impressive. I mean, it's definitely huge.
What about the weather?
You know, it could be worse. It could be raining harder. It could be colder. So I'm gonna be grateful for what I have. How's that? Yes. I'm hungry and I'm thirsty, both for like a coffee or a drink or water.
Do you feel like resting a little bit, or at least going to the Airbnb?
Yeah. I mean, definitely it'd be good to do that.
What do you think about Airbnb number 2?
If I'm being honest, when we first drove up, I wasn't sure about it. But now that we're inside, it's really nice. The bathroom's huge, the bedroom's nice, the kitchen's nice. So absolutely, it was a good thing. I love it.
Before we go, we would like to point out several things or observations that we saw that are interesting to us in comparison to the lifestyle that we have in the western part of the world.
So I think my biggest one that I thoroughly enjoyed was seeing sheep everywhere. And when I say everywhere, I mean everywhere.
Literally
like you would
everywhere.
find the tallest mountain, and if you looked close enough, you would see 3 dots, because sheep are always in threes, we learned, and they would be at the highest pinnacle. And so you would just see them along the roads, and I really got used to seeing them. And when we get back home, that's going to feel a little different, actually, not
Sheep.
seeing them.
Sheep were amazing, and then there were also horses,
Pure
everywhere.
Icelandic horses.
pure Icelandic horses.
Yeah.
Um,
That was super cool.
and so I think it was very nice to run into all these animals. One thing that really struck me was the changing landscapes.
Yeah.
The landscapes are very different in the south than they are in the eastern fjords, and then to the north, and
Even different. Yeah.
and even to the west.
So each area, it felt like had a different vibe. The mountains were different,
Yeah.
everything.
To me, the most striking were the ones in the south with these huge mountains and the glaciers, and then there was the beach, and but it was changing all the time, and there were always sheep there. So, so anyway. This is the morning, and second morning in Iceland. We have to embrace the weather. We're staying. Wow, it's rainy. It's windy.
So this morning around 5 o'clock, we could hear the wind starting. It was pouring, raining, and the wind was literally like howling through the cottage. So it woke me up. It was pouring, it was windy. We got up. Johnny made an incredible breakfast, as always, delicious pancakes and eggs. Check this out. So where the cottage is, when I'm doing dishes at the kitchen sink, there's this cool waterfall over here, which is amazing. So today we're gonna go driving around. We're gonna go to the crater first. We're gonna try to check out the place where you can make bread and it bakes in the ground because of the temperature. And then we're gonna see if we can go to Bjorfrost waterfalls, and we'll see if we don't get blown away. And my lovely cameraman is doing this from the warmth of the car instead of being out here with me.
I am conveniently filming from the car while she does the update.
You think of a crater and you just think of like a big hole in the ground, but it's absolutely amazing with all the greens and the water and the rock. So you have to see how wide it is.
Made it to the crater. We couldn't see it. It was so small, we couldn't see it. We couldn't find it, but now we found it. We came to Fontana, We were looking for the rye bread in the sand, and looks like it's a whole tour. So we're gonna go ask there, and if they say that it is there and it is too expensive, we'll go like, "Where's your restroom?" And we'll go to the restroom.
But what's cool is it's part of the baths. So the baths is the building right behind us, and so I guess they do the bread tour together. So
Yes. So let's just find out what's going on.
So we went in and we actually have reservations now for 2:30 to come back. So we'll check it out in a little bit.
So we're gonna go see a waterfall, and then we'll come back here. But
And
first,
have lunch.
we're gonna have some lunch.
Yes.
Homemade lunch.
They're the best kind to have, right?
Yes. That's
So how's your sandwich?
It's great. It has apples, and it has cheese, and it has ham.
Ham.
Really good.
Yeah.
I like it. Yeah.
And we have the top down, so we have an amazing view while we have our lunch until the next adventure, right?
Yeah, we're gonna go to waterfall now.
We had sun at lunch, and then all the clouds and rain are going this way, so we were smart enough. We put on our rain pants and jackets in the car. Nice, thank you for modeling, very nice. And so now we're gonna go see waterfalls, is that how you pronounce it?
Waterfall. You don't speak Icelandic very well.
So we made it to the waterfall, and it's absolutely amazing, spectacular. The sun came out. You know, they tell you be prepared for anything, and that is very true. 1 minute the sun is out, the next minute it's raining. So we're gonna rescue it. It was on the dirt, so it was on the gravel. Let's put it on the dirt.
Alright, so we are at Fontana, back again after the waterfall, and now we're gonna do the rye bread tour, which is gonna be interesting. You guys are about to see something very interesting.
Okay, water with butter. So how is it?
Very delicious.
Yeah. So you have some with salmon.
Considering that it's baked in the earth,
Okay.
pretty good. It's on the salmon. All right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Definitely, yeah.
Finished our bread and we got a coffee, and then decided to drive approximately an hour. So we decided to drive more towards the mountain area, where it's like more secluded and away from a lot of tourists. We're tourists too, but you know. So we're gonna hike down to the bottom of the waterfall because it's freaking cold. Yeah. We are headed to another waterfall that is at the end of this road, which is only gravel. So we're gonna see how that goes. And we're literally in the middle of nowhere.
Seriously. It's a no man's land. So after me doing the stand, I'm walking in front of the car in complete cloudy weather, windy, cold, wet, and we got up here.
Said a little prayer.
High Foss. We were, honestly, I think I didn't see enough photos on the internet, so we didn't know what to expect. Very difficult drive.
But I did it.
Very rocky, she did it. Yes. We saw some sheep. Well, yeah. It looks like sheep don't belong to anybody here. They're just there.
They wander.
In the middle of the mountain. Like, this is literally the middle of nowhere. The road was horrible and it took us a long time to get here. And then we were like, I hope this is completely worth doing. And it was.
100%.
Yeah.
Would totally recommend this to anyone, right?
It's the most amazing sight I've ever seen in my life. What do you think?
I'm speechless, and that doesn't happen unless you put something in the mouth.
Wow, look at that.
That's
Oh my
I mean,
god.
look at that.
Holy crap.
Is that High Foss? It was cloudy, it was foggy. I was really worried that visibility would not be well. And so we were here for a second, and as Iceland likes to do, give it a few minutes, a few seconds, and visibility completely changes, and now we can see everything. And it is absolutely amazing to see all of these many different waterfalls converge at once, and then to see the river right behind us. The other thing that's a little bit different here in Iceland is the comforters. So, you know, in the States, there's one big blanket or comforter on the bed. So here, each person has their own individual comforter, and it's not an actual comforter, it's a duvet. So they stuff a comforter in like a covering, so to speak. And Johnny's more hot-natured than I am. So for him, we'd just take his comforter out. He would have the duvet, and I would have the comforter.
Obviously, I'm gonna sleep there.
So it was nice that you had your own individual blanket setting, however you wanted to handle it. So that's different. I'd never seen that before, actually.
In spite of the low temperatures, actually, in most of these Airbnbs,
all but one,
it was hot all the time. So we didn't really have much of an issue with that.
And sometimes we'd have to crack windows during the night. It was that hot. So I thought that was interesting.
Something that is very interesting is that during our time here, it was cold. But the warmest temperature that we experienced, to the point that I had to take off all my coats and layers
Jackets,
when we were outside, was by the glacier.
Which makes no sense.
It's just a big chunk of ice, like the size of a state. But it was the warmest that we were. I don't know if it was because of the reflection of the sun over the glacier or something like that, but that particular day was warm after that. Every day was 0 degrees or minus 2 degrees
and
Celsius.
the snow and the ice,
Celsius. And so yeah.
These may be like and I keep saying that in all the videos, but these may be the best shoes I ever had because they are super soft, light. I don't even have to switch to my tennis shoes because they are like very soft. Waterproof, and they endured yesterday with all the water and all the rocks and everything. They are like excellent shoes.
So I get to do lunch duty. Johnny does breakfast and dinner, and I do lunch. So we do, he gets ham and cheese every day. I get chicken and cheese. and we put some spinach and some apple on it to make it healthy, and then we usually split peanut butter and jelly in the afternoon as a snack. So lunch duty.
Now probably the owners are looking at us going like all those tourists taking selfies. But anyway, we spent a couple of days here. This beautiful cozy cabin was great. We never knew where the heat was coming from. I think from the floor. But anyway, we had a great time here, and we're gonna go to the south.
To Vik.
Well, no, actually, we're gonna go to Selfos, yeah,
Okay.
all the way south, and we have to stop by the supermarket to replenish some groceries. Since they open at 10 and it's only like 8:30, we're gonna see if we can stop by somewhere else. So yes, we ended up going to the lighthouse, and went to the water. I stayed at the lighthouse, and gotta just making some time to go to the grocery store. Then we got what we needed. Drove about an hour to the south highway, and now we are at this waterfall, which I'm not gonna pronounce. It's gonna be down here. Selfos.
Just say it really quick,
Right
right?
there. We're gonna go there.
Okay, let's go.
This is the reason the waterproof gear is so important, because you get wet for sure, completely soaked. Make a noise so that they look this. You were like, this lady's crazy. And so we drove for approximately, oh, there's a big pothole already. That's a big one. We drove for about half an hour and to Skoga Falls, which I believe I'm butchering it.
No,
but
no, I think that sounds good. I think
anyway,
you got it.
it's one of the most spectacular waterfalls we're about to see. So here we go. And
Are we gonna do the stairs?
ready.
527 up?
yes, I'm ready for that. I'm ready to get wet again. Wet from head to toe. But here we go. We are prepared for that. We were able to test the power of that waterfall.
It was so fun.
It was really fun. We're the only ones at the foot of the waterfall, so it was kind of fun.
But it was amazing.
Yeah, it was great. Now we're gonna climb the
500 and something steps.
27. You ready?
527. Here we go. We successfully completed. What was it? Scalefuss?
Something like that.
The water. Yeah.
I think you're tired and
Yes.
you need coffee.
So we're going to drive to Beek to get some coffee, and there's the black sand beach there. So we're gonna kill two birds with one stone. But first, I'm really hoping that they have chocolate croissant. So we're getting coffee, and she got a heart, and I got a butt
Just the crack.
right there.
We are in the town of Vik. Vik is in the south. What?
Of Iceland.
Yeah.
We went to the Airbnb to go ahead and check in, and it's amazing. It's down a winding gravel road, like behind some mountains, and the little dogs came up to greet us. That was super
Border
cool.
collies, border
Yeah.
collies.
We also grabbed
I guess
some.
they need them because of all the sheep.
Definitely. And we got
Sheep everywhere. Sheep in the mountains. Sheep everywhere.
like in a spot that you wouldn't think there's a sheep.
Yeah.
And we got coffee and croissants, and it was delicious.
Yeah.
So
Look at the background. That's where we're supposed to go. There's a black beach.
we'll get there.
All of a sudden, the weather changed.
We had sun all day.
Yeah, so we're trying to figure out. Looks like there's a lot of rain coming. So we're trying to figure out if we should go now or tomorrow. For now, we're at the Outlook by the church, and I guess we'll have to see what to do. We have 2 days here in Vik.
So maybe we just take it easy tonight.
Yeah, we're gonna explore the area a little bit. We are contemplating the possibility to get pizza.
I'd want it to go to the Black Crust Pizza.
the Black
It's
Crust
supposedly
Pizza, which is down
really
there
good.
somewhere.
We ordered a pizza to go because we know this. Even though we wanted to be here, it's a small place, and we know that 7 or 7:30 when we want to come here, it's gonna be packed. So,
It's become super popular too. Like it's one of the places that you have to eat. You come to Beek. So
exactly. So we're gonna take it to go, so that we don't have to wait.
that works.
And the weather didn't cooperate,
No.
so we'll wait till tomorrow and see what happens.
There you go. That works.
We are trespassing
Don't tell.
just to see this waterfall.
Like we literally, can you see it behind us? Yep.
Just right there.
We had to like cross that to get over the barbed wire fence. Busted! Caught you red-handed. But that meant someone put it there for a reason, which must mean that it's okay.
Yeah.
Is that my logic?
Yes.
So what we see here in the back is one of the most amazing things of nature, which is a glacier. This is keeping the planet cool. It's like
Massive.
it's massive. I mean, the size is just, I mean, your eyes can't really process how big it is. But that's all ice. It's just ice completely. All ice.
We got to see a little glimpse of it yesterday on the way to the waterfall, but this morning it was the biggest that we've seen, and I can't wait to get closer to it.
We're gonna take a shot later of that area, which is where we came from. It's completely cloudy. I think it's gonna clear out later in the day. So we drove against the clouds. So
We're racing a storm.
Yeah, exactly. So we're gonna go that direction. We're bordering the south shore of Iceland right now. So we're gonna drive for about an hour to watch a couple of waterfalls.
But the wind started this morning around 5. It woke us up with some rain, but we had a good night's sleep.
The night actually it got very windy. Now we are in a lava field, and we're gonna take a couple of shots here, and then we're gonna keep going. But hopefully, I think today is gonna be a good day, a clear day.
It will be.
Yeah. So let's do that.
So we were going to see a different waterfall, and we just happened to turn down this road, and there's an amazing waterfall back there that we're going to go check out. So it just proves that sometimes in life the best things are those that you really don't plan on. So we're looking forward to this. It looks like Johnny is going to try flying the drone, which I love.
We just had the most delicious gas station ice cream. They say when you come to Iceland, you have to have the gas station ice cream.
Oh, it has to be gas station?
Yeah.
All right, on the count of 3.
Because they dip it. They dip it in chocolate or caramel.
1, 2, 3.
Oh. Yeah.
That is good.
I still have to try the gas station hot dog. But we came to this place, which I don't know where it is, but it's basically on the way to Hoffman, which is over there. We basically what we did is we drove for like an hour or so and stopped by a couple of places to see 2 amazing waterfalls. Now we're going back because we need to go to the Black Beach and Vic now that the weather is better. Hoping that the weather is better there too.
It will be.
The place is called the Holy Viewpoint. I
Are you sure about that?
No, I'm not. But it's closer to the southernmost point in Iceland, and it's an attraction. So, and the views are fantastic from here.
Yeah.
What we see in the back actually is on the other side is Vik, where we are staying. So we basically went around, and so we're gonna go in there and see the sights because it looks pretty cool. And then we're gonna go down there.
Ooh, all the way down there?
Yeah,
To the
Black
beach?
Black Beach. Yeah, the Black Beach, the Black Sand Beach.
Black Sand Beach.
No racist here.
So
Like I thought,
we arrived and parking was a little bit
hectic as usual.
problematic. There were a lot of people. Took forever to wait for the bathrooms. It's a yellow alert day for the sneaker waves, which means you do have to be careful. It's pretty cool that there's no sand. It's just all black pebbles. So it's very,
Very cool.
very pretty. So what's your initial thoughts?
Well, I mean, I really like it. There's too many people though right now, but this is very interesting.
Very
The
beautiful.
texture of the rocks.
It's like shiny.
Very cool.
So. And now what's next after this? Crepes?
Coffee, yes, and grapes.
The lady that I follow on TikTok recommended this place. So we're gonna go have a crepe. It's ready. And it's super hot. Here goes. That's amazing.
Juicy.
Muy rico.
We devoured that crepe.
It was delicious. Like if the croissant at Reykjavik was the best thing that Johnny has ever had,
The best one I've ever had.
the best one you've ever had, or croissant he's ever had, this was the best crepe that I've ever had.
Yes.
Amazing.
We are climbing Big Mountain. That's what I call it. Big Mountain.
Burning the crepe. The other one that Johnny pointed out that I really hadn't paid much attention to is the toilets. Like, you know, in the States, we have a tank, right? And there's like no tanks here other than this last
Only this one is the only one with a tank. Yeah.
But yeah, usually it's just the seat. And so you just sit on the toilet seat and you push your little button. And oh my goodness, they're like high powered toilets.
Yes, there was like jet propulsion
is that powerful.
I mean, you can
You can't stop those up.
you can eat only meat the entire day, and that thing is gonna
Take it right down just
like
fine.
a rock. It's
Yeah.
gonna go straight in.
Exactly.
All right. The other thing is the boiling hot water. Since water here is geothermal, it's basically free hot water for everybody. I'm guessing. But the water comes directly from the earth that is heated up by lava. So it comes out of the faucet very, very, very hot. I mean, I think I may have burned a couple of times.
Exactly.
And even in the shower, it shocks you how hot it comes out.
I think the other big thing was, since I did a lot of driving, I didn't realize in Iceland, other than here around the capital, it literally is one-lane roads. And so, in the States, out in the country, we have that. But it's something I wasn't expecting in the one-lane bridges, especially down in the South, and the etiquette of how you handle the one-lane bridges as well. That was something I wasn't expecting. That kind of caught me off guard a little bit.
So we reached the end of our stay at Bali Guest House.
In Vik.
Guest House, what?
And of course, the sun is coming out the morning that we're leaving.
Yeah, the morning was actually very rainy, but all of a sudden, poof, like everything in Iceland.
And we got to see rainbows.
Wow. It's a gigantic rainbow.
So we made a wish that today would be a good day weather-wise, right?
Yeah, so we had a great stay here. We loved the coffee. The coffee was fantastic. They have all these coffee machines everywhere that are like really good coffee machines. So I like that. We packed everything, and now we're moving on to more driving on the south
East.
to the southeast on the shore. And now we're gonna get deeper into the island more with. Hopefully it's not going to be as crowded and
Less tourists.
I think it's going to be a little more laid back and more open faced. Unfortunately, yesterday we found a lot of things that we were planning to do, and I think we were very smart to book 2 days in most of the Airbnbs so that we can just work around the area, all the things that we wanted to do.
The locations have been perfect.
And so, so I guess we're moving on, and let's do it.
So, seeing a glacier?
Yeah.
A glacier this close, and unfortunately the cell phone doesn't do any justice to this, the size of this. It's like extremely impressive. It's ginormous. Right, what do you think?
I agree, 100%. That's amazing. But that seems to be the word to describe all of Iceland is amazing. Like every day we've probably said amazing, probably 100 times, because just everywhere you look, there's such natural beauty in this country.
Look at that.
This is where we're going right now.
It's been a Jökull. It's been a Fels Jökull. We are now walking to the glacier. We're gonna get as close as possible to the glacier, I guess. I'm hoping.
Let's see how cold it is.
This is pure glacier water. Straight from the glacier.
It's cold, but it could be colder.
Straight from that glacier over there.
Les voy a enseñar una maravilla de la naturaleza, que es un glaciar. Ese glaciar
Puede ser del tamaño de la provincia de Cartago, literalmente. Literalmente del tamaño de la provincia de Cartago. Y cubre toda la parte de arriba.
On our official first stop for the day, we stopped by the glacier, which name is gonna appear down here. Yes.
But I think what's amazing is it's probably one of our warmest days. Like Johnny has on no jackets whatsoever right now. And you can actually hear the glacier melting. You can hear the ting, ting, ting. And as we were walking down there, we heard like a loud crash. And I really do think it was part of the ice melting. So kind of sad if you think about it.
Now, I think that visiting a glacier is something that everybody should do once in their lifetime, because it
hits home.
It shows you how small you are and how important they are to keep the earth cool.
Right.
Okay, moving on to waterfall. It was Svatifos, and it was not a short hike, but it was kind of strenuous because it was all uphill.
Steep, yeah.
1.6 kilometers, that's about a mile one way. But again, it was pretty steep. We are gonna see if we can get something to eat again, because we're burning a lot of calories doing this. Chile, ¿estás de Chile? Chile, no. Ah, España, España. ¿Para qué se pone una camisa de Chile entonces? So we're gonna go maybe get some gas station sushi, and no, gas station ice cream, right?
Not sushi, that might make you
Gas
sick.
station sushi will give us another Costa Rica.
I was about to say, that's what happened in Costa Rica.
So no, it was like 2 weeks on the toilet. So no, so I guess we're gonna go check out another waterfall, and then we'll see. What time is it? It's about 2 p.m. So I think we still have a lot of time to kill. We'll see.
There's plenty of waterfalls to see, right?
Yes. A gas station hot dog.
Which is what you wanted, right? Hot, okay. That's a good sign, means it's fresh.
Tastes like a hot dog.
So nothing. Okay.
We are in Milangliyufur. We're going to the canyon. To hike the canyon. To hike the mountain to get to the canyon. It's a big mountain, by the way. So we've been talking where the craziest place for sheep
We found it.
in Iceland is, and this is it. Look at that.
I mean, really, how did they get up?
Look at just a wide shot of where they are.
Look.
How crazy are sheep in Iceland? It was a very epic hike to a very cool canyon.
I'm good, but who told you this was an easy hike?
It said on the reviews. I guess I shouldn't trust the Google reviews. Since the cabin is on the way here, we're gonna probably just check in and see if there's more gas in the tank to keep going. If not, tomorrow. place is called Diamond Beach.
Wonder why.
Well, I think this is the glacier left, actually.
It's so beautiful with all the different colors. That's pretty.
Bubbles.
Oh, I'm getting jealous. Stop that. So what time did we leave the Airbnb this morning?
Oh boy.
Like
8:30. You
8:30.
Yeah.
And it's almost 7:30. So we've been at this non-stop for 11 hours today. Are you tired?
Yeah. We walked a lot, and it's very cold right now. Very cold. But we made it. Another day checked.
About halfway through the trip. Yeah.
Yes. No surprises because it was a glass, so no surprises. And this is all the cabin, all this. The view is fantastic though.
It is. Thank you for staying with us longer than 1 hour. So far, we have driven up to 800 kilometers. We are halfway on our mission to complete the world-famous Iceland Ring Road. Don't go anywhere.
Stick around and don't miss the search for a hidden gem under extreme weather conditions. We will visit a different bath to get rid of the cold in the north, but we will also defy the cold in search for a powerful force of nature. We will climb a dormant crater, as well as these amazing tall cliffs. Join us to see in person this mountain made famous by Game of Thrones.
Is this your third or fourth one?
Third one.
Okay.
Join me eating my third hot dog, and let's stand in between two continents. So don't go anywhere and close that trunk.
I hit the button to close it.
We are back on the road. Don't miss part 2 of 12 days in Iceland.